हेलो बच्चों। आई होप आप सब ठीक हो। मेरा नाम है पृथ्वीराज और आप सबका केमिस्ट्री टीचर। बच्चों, आज हम मोल कॉन्सेप्ट को रिवाइज करेंगे। देखिए, सबसे पहले रिलेटिव एटॉमिक मास से स्टार्ट करते हैं। व्हेन केमिस्ट्री वाज इवॉल्विंग, वी डिडंट हैड एनी टेक्निक टू मेजर द मास ऑफ ऑल द एटम्स or what you call ions or molecules. So what we have done, we have developed a concept called relative atomic mass. How this relative atomic mass came into picture, we will understand by giving small examples. Okay, you can see I have drawn here a small cylinder called platinum and iridium. Okay, this cylinder was made up of pt and ir, and its name was pt and ir cylinder. Okay, now if you want to measure the mass of a particular element called a, we don't know, we didn't had any means by which we can measure. So what we started saying that this a is equals to 10 cylinders of pt and ir, or B is equal to 25 cylinders of PT and IR. We used to write mass of A is equal to 10 into mass of cylinder, 25 into mass of cylinder, like that we started writing. Now later, what we will do, let us take this PT and IR as 1 kg. As you can see, let us consider one cylinder is equal to 1 kg. Now what is the mass of A will be? The mass of A will be 10 kg and mass of B will be 25 kg. Okay. The same way, when we started measuring mass of an atom, or which is called atomic mass, okay, at that time we have introduced this relative atomic mass concept. So in order to introduce the relative atomic mass concept, what we have done, we have taken a standard value. The standard value is basically 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom. Okay. So they compared with 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom. Suppose, for example, if you are taking mass of one nitrogen atom, what you need to do? 14 into 1 by 12th of C12 atom. And if you are taking an example of oxygen atom, they have taken 16 into 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom. Okay, I hope you are understanding what I am trying to tell you. They taken a standard value. That standard value is 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom. Okay, now they have compared this value, that anything is basically one particular atomic mass unit. I mean, they were calling this as atomic mass unit. I will make it very easy for you guys. See, standard value what it is, 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom. Now they have compared it. I mean, they were comparing C12 atoms 1 by 12th mass. So when you are expressing nitrogen's mass, what will express? 14 into 1 by 12th of C12 atom, which is equal to 14 AMU. How this came, I'll tell you. Now mass of oxygen is basically 16 into 1 by 12th of C12 atom. Okay, here what we have done, cylinder, mass of cylinder, we have replaced that with 1 kg word. Okay, after replacing we called it 10 kg or 25 kg. Before, what we were calling 10th mass of cylinder or 25 mass of cylinder, like that we were calling. But now what we have called 10 kg or 25 kg. The same way, we have replaced this word 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom with a word called AMU. AMU is basically atomic mass unit. AMU is basically atomic mass unit. Now, if somebody will ask, what is the mass of A related to B? As you can see, what is the mass of A related to B? What will you do? 10 kg divided by 25 kg will do. So you will get 2 by 5. The same way, if somebody will ask, what is the mass of B related to A? What you will do? 25 kg divided by 10 kg, which is 2.5. No unit. Okay. The same way, relative atomic mass is basically mass of one atom of the element divided by 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom. Now, what is relative atomic mass of nitrogen? How you will do? Mass of one atom of the element. How we can find out? See, here I have written 14 into 1 by 12th of C12 atom, which is 14 AMU. So here we can write what? 14 AMU. Now we have divided it by 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom. 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom is called as AMU. Now I'll cancel AMU and AMU. You will be getting 14. Right. Now atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 AMU, and we can write the values of nitrogen as 2. One is N, which is 14 AMU. One is 14. तो बच्चों, mass of one nitrogen atom, if it is written 14 AMU, they are basically showing what? If somebody has written 14 AMU in questions, it directly depicts mass of one nitrogen atom. If only 14 it is written, it is depicting relative atomic mass of nitrogen. Okay. Now let us understand What exactly is the mass of C12 atom? By using mass spectroscopy, what we have done, by using mass spectroscopy, it is a process by which we can determine what you call mass or what you call atomic radii, or study about very small atoms and molecules. Okay. So by using this particular method, mass spectroscopy, we have found out the mass of carbon atom is 1.9926 into 10 to the power minus 23 gram. Now, 1 AMU is basically 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom. So 1 by 12 into 1.9926, when we have done, we got 1 AMU. We got 1 AMU. The mass of 1 AMU is basically 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. And children, this mass is surprisingly equal to 1 proton also. Okay. Everything you can note it. Okay. And later we will see what is 1 by Na. I'll tell you later. First of all, what you need to understand, 1 AMU is equal to 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram, which is basically 1 by 12th mass of C12 atom. So here what I have written, you see Na. Na is basically Avogadro's number. Avogadro's number is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. Avogadro's number Na is basically 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. 1 by 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 is basically 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. So that's the reason I have given you one formula, 1 AMU is equal to 1 by Na. Or you can say 1 AMU into Na is equal to 1 gram. Okay children, 1 AMU into Na, if you will do, you will get 1 gram. What is 1 AMU? We know that is 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. What is Na we know, which is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. Even that we know. Okay. When you started multiplying both of them, you will be getting a number called 1 gram. So children, mass of one N atom is what? 14 AMU. Isn't it? 14 AMU. और आप उसको क्या लिख सकते हो? 14 into 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. Or you can call it as 14 into 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. I hope till now people are very clear. If not, please go back and watch. Okay. Now let me introduce one more topic, which is called molar mass. Children, before we understand molar mass, we need to understand what exactly is 1 mole. My dear children, 1 mole is basically 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 entities. Okay. If somebody will say 1 dozen, what you will understand? 1 dozen means 12, sir. If I'll say half dozen, what you will understand? Half dozen means, sir, 6. What have you done? Dozen is 12. Half a dozen means 6. The same way, mole means 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. It's a number. That's it. Suppose if someone is saying 1 mole of car, what you will understand? 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 cars. Okay. If somebody is asking what is the definition of molar mass, basically children, molar mass is, or it can be defined as, mass of 1 mole of substance in grams. Mass of 1 mole of any substance in terms of grams can be called as molar mass. Suppose mass of 1 pen is 5 gram bachcho. Molar mass of pen will be mass of 1 mole of pen, which is 5 gram into 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. The same way, suppose let us take example, mass of one iPhone 15 Pro is 300 gram. What will be the molar mass of iPhone? Molar mass of iPhone will be 300 gram into 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. Suppose mass of B is 5 kg. Convert into grams, because definition says mass of 1 mole of any substance in grams is called molar mass. Now, if mass of B is 5 kg, if you will convert into grams, what you will get? Molar mass is equal to 5,000 gram into Na. Right? Now, molar mass of any species, formula for molar mass of any species is equal to mass of one of that species into Na, which is Avogadro's number. Mass of one atom in grams into Avogadro's number, which is 14 AMU into Na. As I told you, 1 AMU is basically 1 by Na. Okay, I'll prove here. Here, what I have written, 14 AMU into Na. तो मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, 1 AMU is basically 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. If I'll do 1 by AMU, what I'll get? 1 by 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. If you'll solve, what you will get? Above you will get 10 to the power 24, below you will get 1.66. Okay, now I can write it as 10 into 10 to the power 23 divided by 1.66. If I'll do, I'm getting 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. So it's very clear that 1 by AMU is equal to NA. 1 by AMU is equal to NA, or NA is equal to 1 by AMU, or you can write 1 AMU is equal to 1 by NA. That's the reason instead of AMU I have written 1 by NA, if you can see. Now 14 into 1 by Na into Na cancel, you will get 14 gram. Okay, so molar mass of any species, if you want to do, so what you need to do, just take, okay, mass of one atom, multiply it with Na, you will get your answer. Children, if you will focus here, what exactly is happening, the atomic mass of nitrogen was basically 14 AMU. Now, molar mass when we were writing, or molar mass when we started writing, molar mass of nitrogen, we are writing as 14 grams. So, as it is equal, you see 14 and 14 is equal, it is AMU, it is gram, we can call molar mass as gram atomic mass also. Molar mass as gram atomic mass also. Hope you all are listening. Okay, bachcho. Now, molar mass of oxygen is 16 gram, the same way, isn't it? Then molar mass of sulfur will be 32 gram, isn't it? See children, nitrogen's value we have written in three different ways, like 14 RAM, simply 14, no unit, that means it is relative atomic mass. 14 AMU means what? Mass of one nitrogen atom. 14 gram means what? Molar mass of, okay, molar mass or gram atomic mass of nitrogen. Like that, three different values we got for nitrogen. Everybody has their own meaning. Again, I repeat, if only 14 is written, it is talking about relative atomic mass. If 14 AMU is written, it is talking about mass of one nitrogen atom. If they have written 14 gram, then they are talking about molar mass of the nitrogen atom. Here are some important elements and their masses. Chromium is 52, manganese is 55, iron is 56, nickel is 58, cobalt is 59, copper is 63.5, zinc is 65, bromine is 80. Okay, if you can't see, bromine is 80, and silver is basically 108, and iodine is 127. Okay, and mercury is 200, lead is 208. बच्चों वैसे ही beryllium is basically 9. Okay, and lithium is basically 7. Okay, chlorine is 35.5. Okay, I'm talking about mass, children. These all are masses. Okay, what masses? Atomic mass. Okay, for every one of you, my students, wherever you people are, for every one of you, these values are very useful. Kindly remember all these values. Okay, and calcium will be 40. I hope you know. Argon will be 40, isn't it? So these are all atomic masses which you should remember. Uranium also, you remember, it is 235. Okay, my dear kids, even uranium is also 235. All these values kindly remember. You will be using all these values frequently. That's the reason I have written all these values. Now, after learning this much, we can come to a conclusion that we will be able to solve these questions. Okay, the question is, mass of an atom of an element X is 6 into 10 to the power minus 22 gram. Calculate its molar mass. Children, molar mass is equal to mass of one atom into Na, which we have learned. So 6 into 10 to the power minus 22 gram multiplied by 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. When we are multiplying both of them, what exactly we got? We got 360 kg. But I told you molar mass should be always in grams. So what you will write? 360 into 10 to the power 3 grams. Or you can write 3.6 into 10 to the power, what you can write? 5 you can write. Okay, 10 to the power 5 gram. Children, this process is called scientific notation. It is called scientific notation. See, 360 into 10 to the power 3 gram was there. So what I have done? I have done 3.6 into 10 to the power 5. So scientific notation में क्या होता है? What exactly is happening in scientific notation is, always you have to keep only one number before decimal point. Only one number before decimal point. Okay, rest everything you can bring that side, and whatever zeros are there, convert those zeros into 10 to the power. Okay, either it can be minus or it can be plus. Okay, children, one more important question which is coming always, that is mass of 1 mole of electron. Here 1 electron I have written. So it was basically a question, mass of 1 mole of electron. So mass of 1 mole of electron, if they will ask, what you need to do? First find out what is the mass of 1 electron, which is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, or 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 28 gram. Now you know the atomic mass of 1 electron. If you know the atomic mass of 1 electron, just multiply it with Na. Na means what? Avogadro's number, isn't it? Avogadro's number. So after multiplying, you will be getting a number which is 54.8 into 10 to the power minus 5. 54.8 into 10 to the power minus 5, or 5.5 into 10 to the power minus 6 gram also. 5.5 into 10 to the power minus 6 नहीं, 10 to the power minus 4 होगा बच्चों, isn't it? See, scientific notation again. This is 54.8, so you can easily write 55 into 10 to the power minus 5 gram. Or if you'll go for scientific notation, what will you do? क्या करोगे? I told only one decimal point you have to keep, है ना? Before. So here this number is 55. You want to bring this 5 that side, isn't it? If you want to bring 5 that side, most of the students what they will say, sir, we will divide it by 10, so 5 will come that side and it will become 10 to the power minus 6. If you'll multiply again, will you get that? You cannot. So children, this will be 5.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 gram. 10 to the power minus 4 gram. Now you see 10 to the power minus 4. If you want to multiply, you will easily get your answer. है ना? 55 means what? Now if you want to do it 55, it will be 55 by 10, and again it is, these two are same. This will be precise answer. Okay, scientific notation. So far we have understood what you call relative atomic mass, molar mass, as well as atomic mass unit. So let us understand what is relative molecular mass or molecular mass relative. I have written like that, relative molecular mass. Relative molecular mass is basically mass of one molecule divided by the same 1 by 12th mass of one C12 atom. Here I'll explain you a few things. Suppose you are taking, suppose we have taken mass of what you call water molecule, mass of water molecule, which is 18 U. Sir, why not AMU? See children, AMU is atomic mass unit. So this is a molecule. So instead of atomic mass unit, we have taken U. So 18U divided by what? 1 by 12th mass of one C12 atom. So 1 by 12th mass of one C12 atom, you can write it as U also. U will be cancelled. You will be getting 18. So relative molecular mass is also very same as relative atomic mass. Simply instead of AMU, you please write U. U is called as unified mass. U will be called as unified mass. Okay, children. Children, is here one more question. I believe I have done it in the class as well. If 1 by 4th mass of one C12 atom taken as standard value instead of current value, which is 1 by 12th mass, then atomic mass of oxygen will be. So what we have done, how we will solve? See, relative atomic mass is basically oxygen का पूछा है, mass of one oxygen atom divided by 1 by 12th mass of C12, which is 16. We know it, and oxygen's mass we know it. Now what they have done, they have told that the standard value we will change it by 1 by 4th mass of C12 atom, and this value they are asking what will be here. Let us take it as x, isn't it? Now Ram dash by Rm, if you'll do the process, you will be getting here 1 by 3, which is equal to what? 16. Now Rm dash will be, Rm dash will be 16 by 3. So the new value will be 16 by 3 only. You will get no unit, isn't it? Here one more question. Sum of atomic masses of all the elements in a molecule. Basically children, it's a concept. ठीक है ना? Sum of atomic masses of all the elements in a molecule is basically molecular mass. If you talk about H2O, 16 is the mass of oxygen and H2's mass is 2. Total 2 plus 18, how much you will get? 18 you will get. The same way H2SO4, how much you will get? H2SO4, you will be getting 98. Okay? Or MgCl2 6H2O. This is an example you have to do. What is the mass of magnesium, bachcho? 24. What is the mass of chlorine? 35.5. 2 chlorines means 71. Plus you will add. Now, point means again you have to add 6 into H2O. We know. Plus 6 into H2O. What is the mass of H2O? 18. 6 into 18 you have to do. Okay. Now, you do 6 into 18. Now add it with 71, now add it with 24. You will be getting the value, or you will be getting the molecular mass of MgCl2 dot 6H2O. K for FeCN whole 6. It's a coordination compound or it's a coordinate compound. You have to find the mass of this particular compound and tell me in class or in comment section what exactly will be the mass of K4 FeCN whole 6. Okay. So children, out of this relative molecular mass concept, what we have understood, if any molecule's mass is given only 18, then that should be considered as relative molecular mass. If any particular atom or sorry any molecule's mass is given as 14 AMU, as I told you, you can't write AMU for molecule. So instead of that, what will you write? 18U. U is unified mass, isn't it? So U is equal to AMU, same value, 1.66 into 10 to the minus 24 gram. If 18U is written, they are basically specifying about mass of one molecule. Mass of one molecule. Okay. Now children, if they have written 18 gram, what will you understand? This is basically molar mass or gram molecular mass. There we were talking about what? There also we are talking molecular mass or gram atomic mass. Now we are saying it molar mass or gram molecular mass. So this is the initial concept what you need to learn in order to understand mole concept. So in my next session, okay children, in my next session, I'll be talking about mole concept. Okay, if any doubt you have, please comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, bye.